I quit social media for over 30 days now. I decided to get rid of it because I simply could not handle it anymore. If I saw one more negative headline, I was going to scream. If I see one more negative post, if I saw more people I know fighting each other in the Facebook comments, I was going to go crazy. Not only was I allowing the negativity to get to me, I just felt my brain slowly turning to mush. My evenings would be wasted. I would go to bed feeling like I did nothing productive and like I wasted my entire day. I needed a change. I needed to feel a sense of purpose again in life. I got an eye strain from staring at screens for so long. I'm not even joking. It lasted for almost a month. It lasted for like 3 weeks. So I'm going to tell you what happened during these last amazing 30 days of no social media. It's actually been more than 30 days, but to keep it nice and simple, saying 30 days. Number 1, my anxiety is reduced. I can finally sleep. Okay? I was struggling to go to sleep. My heart would be pounding, it'd be racing because the state of things these days and the amount of fear mongering out there and negativity, it would send my anxiety to the next level. It would send it through the roof. I started spiraling, okay? Thinking about climate change, thinking about issues in other countries, thinking about our own country. It got so bad, I even started doomsday prepping a little bit. That's no way to live. So ever since quitting and not seeing these negative things all the time, I can go to sleep like a normal person. I'm not constantly thinking about the next bad thing to happen. I'm not worried about every little thing. I feel so free. Like my mind is free, okay? That's the first thing. Number 2, if you can't tell, my mood is lifted. I didn't realize how much of an impact it was taking on my mood. I knew on my anxiety, but my overall mood, I didn't realize it was bringing me down so much. Just not being very fun to be around, just bringing things up, kind of like a Debbie Downer. But again, not being bombarded by negativity 24/7. It's freed up time for me to find joy, to be grateful. Even my husband mentioned that my mood has been so much better since I stopped scrolling on social media. Number 3, my self-perception has improved. When you're constantly on social media, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you already know this, everybody knows this. You only see their highlight reels. You never see the bad stuff. So you find yourself comparing. And I know this, I'm aware that we only see their highlight reels, but to a certain point, subconsciously, maybe, it gets to you still. You don't see all the other struggles people are having. It makes you feel maybe a little bit inadequate. What have I been doing with my life? Am I behind? I've never used to feel that way before. And even knowing that this is a thing that happens, it doesn't stop it from happening. Looks, you see so many beautiful people when you're online. You see more attractive people than you would in your normal everyday life. And that's not normal. You're not supposed to see so many beautiful people. And yeah, it gets to me. I am a woman in this day and age. And unfortunately, sometimes, a lot of the times, we're made to feel like our worth is tied to how we look. In terms of looks, I'm no longer picking at tiny little things because on social media, they do find, I feel like every week, a new thing for a woman to feel self-conscious about. And after not having access to seeing everybody's highlight reels or whatever, people's perfect routines, perfect 5 a.m. get ready with me routines, I feel like I'm right on time. Like I have nothing to prove. I'm not behind in life. It feels amazing and it feels freeing. Number 4, I've found time for hobbies. Like I mentioned briefly before, I would feel my evenings be wasted. And I knew it. When I was sitting there scrolling, I just couldn't stop. And then when I go to sleep, I'm like, I did nothing productive today or like did anything to pour into my own cup. I haven't done any of my hobbies in a long time. Now, all of a sudden, guess what? I have so much time for hobbies. I feel more of a sense of fulfillment in my day because of this. It contributes to that feeling of an elevated mood because you're doing things you love. It's been amazing. And I truly think that we as a society are making the shift back into getting into hobbies. Like hobbies are a trend is what I saw before I quit social media, is that people are trying to make hobbies a trend. So let me know if that worked or not and if that's a thing, because I don't know, I can't keep up. The fifth way is I'm more creative. I have more ideas. And isn't that crazy that social media can like zap the creativity right out of you? I feel like because you are comparing, I don't know, maybe your ideas, you see somebody else's and you think it's better, then all of a sudden you hate your idea. It's that whole thing of comparison again. When you're not wasting your time scrolling on the phone, you have more free time to look at things and notice things and allow yourself to become inspired. I missed feeling that creativity. I missed feeling inspired and like passionate about something again. I feel like social media can kind of take away your passion for things because you're distracting yourself. And lastly, my mind is clearer and it's sharper. I don't have nearly as much brain fog. I feel better at the end of the day when I'm going to sleep. My mind isn't clogged up with all the gunk and the junk that I saw on my feeds. I feel like my attention span is sharper, it's longer. I mean, I'm still trying to get back to pre-short form media days, but still, it's only been a month or so, and I feel like it's getting back up there. I used to struggle watching movies because I can't concentrate. Basically, what this is all getting at is I feel like I'm a person again. And my hope for humanity is that we need less screen time and to get back to who we truly are as humans, what we're meant to be, what we were put on this earth to do. It's to experience life through our own eyes and not through the lenses of others or through our phone screens. We're meant to be creative people. We're meant to be inspired people. We're meant to be passionate about things. And I feel like we can't do that if we're distracting ourselves 24/7. Nothing compares to the way that freedom feels. And right now I feel so free mentally that there's no reason to go back to it. I hope that hearing these things can inspire you to take at least a few days break of social media and try to get back to you and who you are as a person. Try to find yourself again. I want us all to kind of level up and improve our lives together because I'm still going through this journey as well. I never wanted to come across as like, I'm a know-it-all and so I'm gonna sit here and teach you, but more of like share experiences type thing. So if you want to like heal and elevate our lives together, then subscribe, and thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.